So like those people like quality time, you're just like, hey, you want to
Just
just
spend
vibe
time.
together for 5 hours? Just like sit there, like kiss, re-energize and everything. If you were a parent, what is something that your parents have done that you want to kind of like adopt and do for your kids?
I think you'll definitely be spending time with each of your kids, setting aside time for each of them. I think that's really important because you connect with them differently, and also the way you connect with them really matters, like according to how they feel loved. Like for example, their love languages. If you give a child that their love language is receiving gifts, if you give them a gift, they would feel loved. But if you give it to another child whose love language is not a gift, I mean, they might still feel loved, but it's not like to the max kind of thing. That makes sense.
So what's your parents' love language?
I think my dad's is definitely quality time. My mom's, I'm not very sure. She's like complicated, but I think it's receiving gifts. Because sometimes it would go, she would ask like me and my younger sister, to go and get groceries and stuff. And we know like she likes this certain food, so sometimes you just get it like, hey, it's your money, but we bought it for you. Like, there you go.
I spent your money on something that I think you like. I mean, even if we like spend our allowance, it's pretty much the same thing. It just comes around, right? For me, my love language, I think, is quality time. What's yours?
Yeah, mine's quality time.
So like you and your dad's like,
yes,
instant.
I think most of us at home is quality time. Like Max and John. No, John's is words of affirmation.
Okay, so like those people like quality time, you're just like, hey, you
Just
want to just
spend
vibe
time.
together for 5 hours? Just like sit there, like kiss, re-energize and everything. Yeah, so
Okay, we're not in that way.
for me, mine is quality time. I don't know about my dad. I've never really asked. He's just not into that kind of thing. He's just like, personality test? What's that?
Just study them and like, oh, I think you're this is not the one.
I think it's quality time. You know, we would like sit down and watch TV together. Is that quality time?
Yeah, you're spending time together.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And then my mom, she may be acts of service, but she may also want me to do chores. I can't tell. But yeah, so if you are parents or if you're a teenager who's listening, it's very, very helpful to find out, I guess, like number one, like personalities of like your parents, knowing like whether you're introvert, extrovert really helps, right? As well as love language, so you're not doing something and being like, oh my gosh, I'm loving them so much.
Why are you not
like,
feeling loved?
yeah, I don't feel loved. Like, child, what you doing? But yeah, it's really important to communicate about that kind of stuff and maybe be like, hey mom, let's go do an MBTI test together and we can just, you know, learn more about ourselves and each other. And yeah, it's so simple. You just can say, hey, let's spend a Saturday morning together. Or even time with your family, be like, let's eat Saturday brunch together instead of, I don't know, opening your textbook first thing in the morning, because that just sucks, you know, like have time to rest and have time to spend time with your family, because after all, you know, they were there for you since like the first day.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be there for you, and it kind of sucks if you're just like living in a house and you barely know them.